Yo, haha, Milton episode. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Milton episode coming back with another quick video, man. Today we got the Yeezy Adidas 450 Stone Gray in the building, and of course I'll do a color comparison with the Yeezy 450 Stone Gray, at least the Stone Teal, the Cinders, as well as the Utility Black, because I want people to see all four of these Yeezy 450s in natural sunlight so you can kind of get a better gauge of what you're looking at in terms of the color scheme. Because I feel like sometimes, I think I mentioned this before in the Adidas 450 Stone Teal review that I did not too long ago, is that when you look on the Adidas website, it's hard for you to gauge the color tone between the Yeezy 450 series and their respective colorways, I should say. So hopefully this will give you a better idea of what you're looking at. There are some changes that this model has, at least this particular colorway has, that other Yeezy 450s don't have, and I'll kind of get into that as well. But I'm more surprised at the colorway that I probably should have went after this earlier than expected. So that is said, done, man. Let's get done into this. Yeezy 450, man. Stone Gray's in the building. You can see it has the standard slim rectangular box. Nothing too special. Of course, you got that slide-out drawer, and of course, listen, you can still go to Adidas website, at least the app, and still see that this is on sale for, if I'm not mistaken, $115 or $110. Math probably off, but it's 50% off. And once you see this review, you may consider getting a pair. But let's kind of get into this, man. Yeezy 450, this series, much like the knit, basketball knit, has a prime knit upper. It is made in Germany. It was constructed in Germany. I tell people, look, the Yeezy 450 does not have any boost of any form, but it does have TPU on the outsole, as well as a rubber outsole itself, at least TPU on the sides, I should say, with the rubber outsole to help your freedom of movement. So with the Yeezy 450, it's more so, it's comfort, but it's more so working your muscles to your feet, hopefully giving you an advantage when you take each step. So let me just pull this out real quick, because the colorway itself, I'm very impressed at the color tone, color selection. Normally with Yeezys, you get these natural colorways that come out. Let me put this down here. And it's like a earth tone colorway that it kind of resonates with your day-to-day, but most people kind of get away with it. They're looking for something neutral. And I feel like that's what they did with the Yeezy 450 Stone Gray colorway. And immediately, unbeknownst to me, and I didn't even know this, that this comes with infinity laces. Now, these laces, you don't have to tie. If you look at the other Yeezy 450 models, they usually come with the lace themselves. In fact, back in the day, and I feel like I'm being an old person when I say this, but back in the day, they used to come with this little packet with the spare laces inside, so that if you decided to cut off the Yeezy 450, at least the infinity laces, you could swap it out with your standard laces that usually come in here. I don't know too many people that would want to do this, just because, and when you look at the lacing system on the upper, that I think that Adidas probably should have came out with the infinity laces, at least for this model, because not too many people are going to tie the 450 up. You already have that tight, like sock-like feeling when you put your foot in, so it's already putting a grip towards the top of your feet. Most Yeezy 450 models, some people are saying that the prime knit kind of gets tighter as you get to the toe area. I'll say that to say this: the middle of each 450, it is definitely soft. It's softer, it expands more, it can stretch more, and you can see right there. But when you get to the toe, the prime knit kind of gets a little bit stiffer. On this model, though, you can see it right now, I am shocked. I am shocked, because on the older models, at least the other models, I do remember feeling some type of restriction. But see something real quick. I just want to see. Oh, wow. I can actually bend the 450 Stone Grays a lot easier than the Yeezy. This is the Yeezy 450 Cinders. Now this has me kind of wondering what year this was made, because I don't recall any other Yeezy 450 that had the infinity laces. Just now seeing the stone gray. I mean, I have the Cinders. I got the, for those that's wondering about here, I also got the sulfurs. So the sulfurs also had regular laces as well. But in terms of, we can try this one because I'm curious. Yeah, like there's some type of restraint there. Maybe this is what people are talking about when you put your toe in Yeezy 450. That it's not a lot of restraint, but depending on the size, maybe that's probably why they tell people with wider feet to go a size up or even a half size. But for some people, it may be true to size if you have skinny, long feet. But my point is that the older models, I feel a little bit of restraint. And these stone gray pairs, this is just, ooh, this might feel good. I'm curious to see how this is going to feel on feet, because if I can bend this with ease with my hand, I can only imagine how it's going to be for my feet. And I don't think that this is going to be clamped up. One thing I do want to see is the actual production date. And I'll show it here. It looks like it shows February 2023, which is last year. That's interesting. Because I don't recall seeing this colorway at all. In fact, I am curious to see what they did in terms. Okay, so the insole pretty much, I think it's Ortholite if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they give you that Ortholite Yeezy insole with the bottom. Of course, you got that like confetti effect on the bottom, but it also features the 3 pads like the rest of the Yeezy 450s. But this is good, man. I felt like, I'm kind of glad that I backtracked myself when I said I wasn't going to go after it and just went after it just to see what the colorway looks like. This is more of a neutral gray. And if you compare it to the gray pants or the gray sweatpants that you would see on Into the AM website, or at least the hoodie itself, it's very similar. It's very similar. This is probably one of my favorite colorways because you can pretty much wear this with anything. There is a darker hue towards the heel of the actual Yeezy 450, but the upper construction of the prime knit, man, this is with rope laces. This is something this is becoming my favorite colorway. I know a lot of people like the cloud white. I think I was against the cloud white just because of the second tone or the second hue that they used on the back of the heel. This is perfect. From the outsole, you can look right here. You can see that it has that standard gray, neutral gray colorway on the outsole itself. Of course, on the TPU foam portion, it's a slightly darker gray, but overall, man, I am like extremely impressed with this color. I would actually, this is now my second favorite color of the Yeezy 450 series compared to the Yeezy 450 Utility Black. I mean, what makes this good is that this can go with anything, and now I have the stone grays, and this can go with anything, and on top of that, you got the infinity laces, man. I feel like, I mean, comment below. Let me know what you think about this, because I feel like with the infinity laces, by design, this is better. Rather than just having the laces just hang there kind of in this loop fashion where you can see an excess amount of laces is kind of revealed, whereas this is just closed in with the infinity. And you can see a video right here, freedom of movement. This is what this Yeezy 450 model is designed to do. You are basically just, you're more in line with the floor each step you take, but it's a comfort feeling. It's a comfort feeling. You may not feel that boost, that plushness that you would get in the Yeezy 350 V2 or V1 series and MMVN 380s, etc., but you will have more exercise with your foot, and it'll feel like a natural step each time you take a, I don't know, run, walk. It's definitely good. But comment below, man. Let me know what you think of the Yeezy 450 Stone Grays. Of course, you got that herringbone up and down this with the Adidas logo that is on this. This is fantastic. Fantastic. I can't wait to put this on foot because, again, this is a neutral gray that's perfect. It'll go with pretty much anything you can put on. I promise you. But your boy Magnificent, man, let's do that quick on feet Yeezy 450 Stone Grays in the building. Now I gotta think about completing the collection. I've gotten so many of them. And I think I might. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. But your boy Mil Never Said, comment below. Let me know what you think about the Yeezy 450 Stone Grays. Let's do that on feet. You guys, stay blessed.